San Jose, known for its tech innovation and mild climate. But what's the side that they don't want you to see? From challenges like homelessness and high costs to surprising efforts transforming the city, there's more to this place than meets the eye. In this video, I'll break down the real San Jose, the challenges, the improvements, and why people still love to call this place home. Hi, my name is Theresa, and for the past 20 years, I've helped hundreds of families find their perfect home in San Jose using our step-by-step proven guide to compete and win in this competitive San Jose real estate market. So today we're going to start our video talking about the number one item that's on the news, and that's homelessness. Homeless encampments are a visible issue in San Jose. I'm not sure if you can see behind me, but there is a tent city right here off the creek near the freeway. And this is something that the city and the mayor are working on to improve and clean up. I often see police trucks with trash trucks out trying to relocate these encampments and clean up the area. But it is an ongoing issue that is being worked on by multiple nonprofits and the city as well. Now, these initiatives are showing some progress, but it continues to be an ongoing issue here in San Jose. I often hear complaints of people on the social network Nextdoor, which discusses geographic issues and on concerns. There are people living in the homeless encampments that are wandering around town and causing some ruckus, which is what we hear about on Nextdoor. So obviously, that's not a great side of San Jose. While homelessness is a big challenge, let's move to another item that affects our daily life, and that's the city parks and aging infrastructure. San Jose has many beautiful parks, but several of them are struggling with aging infrastructure, which causes broken sprinklers, gopher issues, and just maintenance issues across the city that the employees cannot keep up with. As you can see behind me, there are several areas of yellow lawn as well as gopher infested areas. One of the challenges with maintaining the gophers is the city is limited to not being able to use traps or poisons for public safety, and therefore the gopher population has just gotten out of control. One of the things the city is doing is converting some of the lawn spaces into drought-tolerant landscaping to save on water and minimize the sprinkler and infrastructure maintenance required. As the efforts to replace turf with drought-tolerant landscaping expand, San Jose parks are becoming more functional and more beautiful and more environmentally friendly over the long term. And speaking of environmental challenges, let's talk about how drought has affected properties and their maintenance. Years of drought have led to really high water bills or neglected yards. People have often let their yards just die and ignored them because they don't want to deal with the high water bills. Some people have re-landscaped to drought-tolerant or friendly yards, providing still yet some beauty, but a lower water cost and overall more environmentally friendly option. Homes that go on the market with drought-tolerant yards are very attractive to many home buyers and therefore are adding value and more beauty to the neighborhoods here in San Jose. Now, the shift toward more sustainable landscaping in San Jose is overall improving the beauty of San Jose and the environmental friendliness of the area. But even with these improvements and cost updates, there's one cost that cannot be ignored, and that's gas prices. Another truth are that gas prices here in San Jose are often among the highest in the country, many times exceeding $5 a gallon. Plus, road conditions leave a lot to be desired. So you'd think with the extra taxes we're paying on the gasoline, roads would be better, but they're just not that great in many parts. Now, San Jose is leading the charge towards electric vehicles with many stations across the city, a high percentage of Teslas and other electric vehicles, providing a solution to the high cost of gasoline. Now, San Jose is one of the most EV-friendly cities where you can find charging stations in shopping malls, downtown, corner markets, and a lot of office buildings to provide more access to charging your electric vehicle. Let's talk about the last issue we're going to cover today, and that is owning a home in this area has a really high cost of home insurance. Of course, owning a home here comes with its unique challenges. Let's talk about home insurance costs. Now, if you live in a normal suburban neighborhood not too close to wildlands or trees and open spaces, then you can expect about $200 a month in hazard and fire insurance. Now, if you're in a fire-prone area, that can increase drastically to much, much more, like 3 to 4 times that amount. And unfortunately, due to the tragic fires in Palisades in 2025, we could expect that California home insurance rates will continue to increase. So what can you do about it? Well, first off, you can focus on properties that are in low fire risk areas to minimize that monthly expense. One thing I do is discuss fire risk up front. As part of the disclosures that sellers in California provide, one is the natural hazard disclosure, which discloses fire zones, flood zones, earthquake zones all up front so that we can look into it and do our due diligence ahead of you making an offer. And if you are in a high fire zone, then there are required defensible space regulations and inspections by local fire authorities to ensure that you're complying to minimize the risk and help insurance agents to feel confident in the proper maintenance of your property. And newer construction homes often come with fire-resistant features like sprinklers, minimizing the cost of home insurance and the risk of burning in a fire. With careful planning, it is still possible to manage these costs and enjoy a property here in San Jose. So, is San Jose worth it? Let's wrap up why so many people continue to call this city home. Yes, San Jose has many challenges, like many other big cities, but being the center of tech innovation, with over 300 sunny days a year and a unique entrepreneurial spirit, this city is full of creative people looking to improve and better the community. If you're considering making San Jose your home, please reach out to me at the number on the screen, and I'd be happy to connect and talk to you about where your perfect San Jose home would be.